All set. This is the second for the day. Favourite Prince Andre, and they're ready to run. Racing, great start as well from the inside. Magnate Star jumped out of the gates quickly with Righto. Lady Poet, Prince Andre driving up between horses soon afterwards. They're being followed over on the inside by Olga Louisa. Getting back is 10 Carat just after the break, being followed then by Requisition. And then She and S Miss Unforgettable in the back half of the field, settling down 3 deep near the tail is Sunset Bay. At the 550, Magnate Star, Lady Poet, they share the lead together. Lady Poet chewing steel outside of Magnate Star. Behind them, Prince Andre. Olga Louisa hemmed away down on the inside, pocketed coming into the corner. 3 deep, Righto, being followed by 10 Carat. Sheerness gets a rails run at the top of the straight. Well on the outside, Lady Poet hung out. Prince Andre got the gap through, and Olga Louisa was tracking it down the outside. From off the pace is Requisition with the run at the 100. Prince Andre, Requisition from Lady Poet on the outside. Requisition does too well, grabs the lead, and Requisition beat either Prince Andre or Olga Louisa. A very good run by Lady Poet, fourth home. Unforgettable, Sunset Bay, Sheerness further back. Then came 10 Carat. Second last is Righto, and cutting right up is Magnate Star to trail them home. Number 1, Requisition. Scooting down the centre of the track for Lucy Warwick at the value 14.22.70. And has won from either Olga Louisa or Prince Andre. Waiting for the placings after the running of race number 2. I think it'll be Olga Louisa that does in fact get the bob for second over Prince Andre, and a game run by Lady Poet, sitting outside the leader, hanging on the corner and battling back to run fourth. 1729, their official, 172.9. Requisition saluting. 4-year-old, a son of Trade Fair from Under Request, owned by Brett Pope, Mrs. R. Bowden, C. Matthews and P. Durtanovich. And in the Murray Districts yard of Brett Pope, Lucy Warwick in the saddle wins third up. Beats home Olga Louisa. Just had to bide a time before the run came on the inside of Prince Andre, a Vital Equine filly from Amusement Park. From the yard of Graham Ballantyne for Mrs. K. Barker, written by Jason Whiting. Prince Andre resuming, a Fox Wedge gelding, 3 years out of Serious Impact, and trained by Lou Luciani for C. Knock, Ms. L. Dean, Ms. H. Harrison and S. Lee. DJ Carroll, A. Andros, P. Berger, Mrs. T. Hazelwood, A. Knock, P. Patterson, D. Tilbrook, Q. Davies and R. and K. Richardson. Mitch Pateman in the saddle. 3/4 and a neck of the margins, and the time is 59.45. It wanted to lay in. Lucy had to put the stick quickly into the left hand to try and straighten up Requisition, as it's made a bid for victory and overpowered them to win drawing clear. The third race, the Western Race, picks handicap at 340 over 1600 for the 3-year-olds. In the next, there are no alterations. Split 34.81. 34.81 the sectional, as Gareth now heads down into the yard, and he's about to catch up with winning trainer Brett Pope.
Requisition down the outside, that was impressive. Always looked the winner for Brett Pope, and Popey, that was a good performance. Second victory for that galloper, but did it pretty easily in the end.
Yeah, it was good to see him sort of finish off. The other day, he was a bit of a naughty boy coming around the corner and didn't want to do the right thing. He wanted to hang and carry on, but you know, he's sort of stepped the work up at home and he relaxed better and finished off better.
Is that the trick when a horse is doing a few traits wrong when they head to the races, that you do have to pour the work in, or do you try and change up some gear?
Yeah, I don't know. He probably, we didn't really want to lead the other day, and he sort of just got a bit keen, and a couple took him on, and you know, he come through it okay, and we stepped the work up to him, and he finished off better today.
Do you expect him to get some confidence out of this and to go on with it now?
Yeah, well, if he relaxes, he should run 1200, you know, but if he don't, he's not much good at that. So, you know, we'll see how we go.
That's why you're the master trainer, Popey. Well done.
Thank you.
There we go, Brett Pope there, the winning trainer with Requisition. Olga Louisa was pretty good back in second, and Prince Andre on the pace. It was a funny old race to finish third. I think a horse that we could follow was a little bit wayward, like a drunken sailor, was Lady Poet. On pace, pulled hard, did things wrong on that home bend, but still wasn't far off them to finish fourth, Brett.
Yeah, that bend was very interesting, actually. When you watch that back, there were some horses fanning very wide, including the winner, who was sort of the victim of that and ended up quite wide around the corner. But I think it's worked out a treat for this horse, giving it enough room just to wind up and run over the top of them in the end. Requisition. Lucy Warwick, fresh off her trip over east and her time with Material Man, which was our first chance to speak to her. So we will ask her about how she found her trip over there.
Well, Material Man's up to 8th now, I think. 1 vote off 7th, so he's made up a little bit of ground today. Only 4 days and about 17 hours to go for the voting, Brittany, of the All-Star Mile.
And I dare say Lucy's message to everyone on track will be, if you haven't had a vote yet, make sure you vote for her beloved galloper, because I know she would love nothing more than to have him in the All-Star Mile, which is a very exciting new concept, and to think that WA may be able to have a representative is also very exciting. So Lucy Warwick booting home this winner here for this midweek, and we'll catch up with her just after she has weighed in just a moment.
Okay, so she won't be far away, Luce. Olga Louise is 2nd, Prince Andre 3rd. That first 4 with Lady Poet back and forth, $1,800. But Lucy Warwick better catch up now with Brittany Taylor.
Thanks, Gareth. Congratulations. Luce, how did you compare this horse's run today compared to last start?
Yeah, we had a lot more control today. He was a bit naughty last time. I probably was giving him a bit too much of a kick out of the gate, and he got a bit strong and couldn't let anyone cross me. So I jumped very neutral today, and he got a beautiful run, had cover and peeled off at the right time, and he didn't waste any energy, so he had a lot left to kick at the end, and it was a good win.
Finding a bit of room in the straight and letting him finish off, was that a key into his finishing performance today?
Yeah, definitely. I just wanted to make sure he had a very calm run. Nothing went wrong. I think if a horse come up on his outside, he probably would have over-raced. But it all went perfect, and he was there at the end.
And how are you after your trip to Melbourne? It must have been really exciting on Saturday.
Yeah, good. It was great. Good experiences. I probably wish I could have had a ride at the track first, but I've had one under my belt now, and we'll be ready next time.
Is it a matter of it feels a little bit like blowing the cobwebs out and just building a little bit of confidence in yourself as well?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be a lot more calmer this time.
All right, and we're all voting for Material Man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Requisition defeats Olga Louise, Prince Andre and Lady Poet after race 2. Still interim. All clear won't be far away here after race number 2 at Ascot today. Okay, we'll be back before the next race. Race 3 at Ascot in about 20 minutes' time.